Hey there, and welcome back to Legacy News. And for today's video, we'll be talking about how we can achieve a 30% yearly return with the great Warren Buffett. But before anything else, please do drop a like and hit that subscribe button so you won't miss any of our videos. Alright, let's go ahead and get right into it. At 25, Warren Buffett founded his own firm, the Buffett Partnership, which operated from 1957 to 1969. It returned an average of 29%. Using simple tricks that have helped him bag in excellent returns, Warren's investment strategy is intriguing indeed. The key is logic. According to him, investing is not just any game. A guy with an IQ of 160 can smack a guy with an IQ of 130. The asset is logic. In order to achieve so, you just need rationality, and you simply just need to trust and have faith on these strategies when it gets tough. Now in this video, I will teach you investing methods which Buffett has resorted to, enabling his renowned success. Although you may not copy in the same value of return as how Buffett had stacked, it will still drastically help your returns in the long run. Opening up one of the best investing books authored by the investor, later on Buffett's mentor, Ben Graham. Warren grabbed a rule from it, and it was a convincingly simple rule. When you own a stock of a business and it works well, it will bloom well together. Recommendations in favor is to look into dominating companies that will count in the high profit frame. Once you have laid out and jumped to the competition, the consumers will be glorious about it. A complicated stock will be in no use as it's part of the business and it will go with the flow. If success will prevail, it will trail along, and if it fails, it vibes with the other failures too. Buffett holds his opinion, reinstating that no matter what news you consume, it isn't necessary in investing. CNBC News, for example, talks about financial influencers. They are all paid to promote and group up views, so they hype it up to audiences to reach their eyed number of views and get paid. The fact is, you only need to stick around that 5% of that. Warren describes stock owners as irrational, which caused them to overlook on themselves. As the market's economy rates are the talk of the town, following stock behavior, owner behavior also reflects which will pass down the irrationality. Investors believe it is crucial to listen to pundits, and doing so, you should not be concerned about the majority of the news. Simply take down vital information and move on. I hope this theory has been taught before, because compound interest can be extremely powerful once dividends and capital are raised. You can raise a lot of money if you let that compound develop on its own. However, if you're continuously buying and selling stocks, you're not allowing the interest to move freely, and you'll miss out on massive returns. They say markets are all about time, implying that the secret to investing in markets is to buy a stock that you want to own for the rest of your life. Now you understand why Buffett in 25 years has held on to Coca-Cola, Wells Fargo, and American Express. When a common stock has been purchased and the job is well done, time to sell is low. Grateful Fisher remarked, "Investing has a lot of benefits, and one is we're not in this whirlpool alone." A young Warren Buffett's investing career has always been from other investors. He was mentored by Benjamin Graham, who helped him get the hang of this scheme. As he grew older, he had Charlie Munger to hold onto him to check if his thoughts with his decisions were right. The good thing is we have outstanding investors to look up to, especially Warren Buffett. We can actually see his transparency. The key is to listen and to trust what we know, and we have to know the ways of a brave pundit that discloses sensible information. Now, do they really understand investment or the intrinsic value of stocks? You should only listen to your trusted and known sources. This rule is simple, but a ton of people disobey it. It should be taken to heart that investing in a company will need knowledge. Let's peek at Buffett's portfolio and you'll notice that companies that he has owned are simple. He makes sure that before buying stock, it surfaces around his interest. Same goes to you. Investing differs in interests or what you are into. So you must bet on a company that fits your interests. In today's market, this rule is a need. Let's state that we've had a bull market for approximately 11 years and equities have increased to over 300%, and everyone thinks they're wizards due to them seeing the rising and earning action. This will result to greed since they are overconfident about their skills in this field. This rule will be in no use if you don't obey it in investing, and no matter how good the company is or the managers and even the knowledge, this will not be infinite. You must ensure that you are purchasing something with an intrinsic value of less. Now let me clarify. Supposedly, you want to buy a new hot Lamborghini. There's no negative feedback on this car, but there is one question to this. Does the price tag reflect the car's overall value? Always keep in mind that no vehicle is infinite. The same happens with stock. That's why Buffett believes that nothing is worth an infinite price. The purchasable tag is the price, while the value is what you get. The calculation of the value is required to eye the worth of a stock. These guidelines fascinate me in terms of investing because stock selection requires an appropriate mindset. My best advice is to avoid purchasing a company you're not familiar with and be fearful about greed. Purchase stock at a sensible price and follow these rules for you to be able to stay on top of the game. Well, that's it for today's video. This has been Legacy News, and I hope you grasped a lot from today's video about returns. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed yet. If you agree with me or if you have any comments, please make sure to leave a comment down below. Lastly, get notified for every video that I upload by simply hitting that notification bell. We'll see you in the next video.